We've all heard it before. If you work hard, you'll be successful. It's a phrase that's been passed down for generations, a mantra that's supposed to inspire us to push through challenges and strive for greatness. But is it really true? Or is it just a comforting story we tell ourselves? From the moment we step into a classroom, this idea is planted in our minds. Teachers, parents, and society at large reinforce it, telling us that hard work is the ultimate key to success. It's a nice thought, isn't it? But let's take a closer look. Have you ever noticed that some of the hardest working people in the world are the ones struggling the most? The ones who are barely making ends meet, despite putting in long hours and giving it their all. It's a harsh reality that doesn't align with the narrative we've been sold. It doesn't quite add up, does it? If hard work was the sole ingredient for success, why are so many people who work tirelessly still stuck in financial struggles? Why does the system seem to reward some while leaving others behind? Think about it. If hard work alone was the magic formula to wealth, every construction worker putting in back-breaking hours under the scorching sun, every nurse pulling double shifts, sacrificing sleep and personal time to care for others, and every factory employee working tirelessly on assembly lines would be living in luxury. But they're not. Why is that? The reality is, the system isn't designed to reward hard work alone. It's designed to keep most people in a cycle of working hard just to survive. The wealth gap continues to grow, and those at the top benefit from the labor of those at the bottom. The truth is, while hard work is important, it's only one piece of the puzzle. Success requires more than just effort. It requires strategy, opportunity, and sometimes a bit of luck. It's about working smarter, not just harder. What they don't tell you is that the system is rigged in a way that keeps most people trapped in a cycle of working hard, paying bills, and never quite getting ahead. It's a cycle that benefits the few at the expense of the many. In this video, we're going to break down why hard work alone won't make you rich. We'll explore the hidden flaws in the system, the barriers that hold people back, and the myths that keep us chasing an impossible dream. Most importantly, I'll share actionable strategies to help you break free from this cycle. Strategies that will empower you to work smarter, leverage opportunities, and start building real wealth. Because success isn't just about working hard, it's about working right. Let's talk about the traditional work model. You clock in, you put in the hours, and you get a paycheck. Seems straightforward, right? But here's the catch. You're trading your most valuable asset, your time, for a fixed amount of money. The problem is, no matter how many hours you work, there are only so many hours in a day. You hit a ceiling on how much you can earn. Plus, the more you make, the more the government takes out in taxes. It's like running on a treadmill. You're putting in the effort, but you're not actually getting ahead. And if that wasn't enough, you've got bills piling up. Rent or mortgage payments, utilities, groceries, car payments. It feels like you're constantly racing to keep up, with your hard-earned money disappearing as quickly as it comes in. This, my friends, is the reality for millions of people stuck in the rat race. Working hard, but barely staying afloat. It's time to understand the system and how to work smarter. Now, let's talk about inflation. It's a term we hear often, but do we truly understand its impact on our daily lives? Inflation is more than just an economic buzzword. It's a force that shapes the way we live, work, and spend. It's like a silent thief, slowly eating away at the value of your hard-earned money. Every dollar in your pocket loses a bit of its purchasing power over time, making it harder to afford the same things you once could. What you could buy with $100 10 years ago costs significantly more today. A cart full of groceries back then might only fill a single bag now. This is the reality of inflation. Think about it. Gas prices, groceries, housing, everything seems to be getting more expensive. It's not just a feeling, it's a measurable trend that affects everyone, regardless of income level. Your paycheck might stay the same or even increase slightly, but your purchasing power is steadily decreasing. This means you're working harder just to maintain the same standard of living. You're essentially working more for less. The hours you put in don't stretch as far as they used to, and that can be incredibly frustrating. This is why simply saving your money isn't enough. A piggy bank or a savings account might feel safe, but in reality, they're losing value every day due to inflation. If your money isn't growing faster than inflation, you're actually losing money. It's a harsh truth, but one that highlights the importance of making your money work for you. This is where investing comes in. By putting your money into assets that grow over time, you can outpace inflation and build real wealth. But more on that later. For now, let's focus on understanding how the wealthy navigate this landscape so effectively. First, let's dive into how the wealthy play this game differently. They don't just survive inflation, they thrive in it. Here's the thing. The rich don't get rich by trading their time for money. They understand that time is a finite resource, and they use it wisely. They understand that time is their most valuable asset, and they use it to build assets that generate wealth. This could be anything from real estate to stocks to businesses. They don't rely on a single paycheck. Instead, they diversify their income streams, ensuring that they're never dependent on just one source of money. By creating multiple streams of income through investments, businesses, and real estate, they build a financial safety net that grows over time. These assets work for them 24/7, generating passive income even while they sleep. Imagine earning money without actively working for it. That's the power of smart investing. And guess what? They also use leverage to their advantage. Leverage isn't just about loans, it's about using resources effectively to maximize returns. They understand the power of using other people's time and money to build their wealth. This could mean hiring a team, taking calculated loans, or partnering with others to achieve bigger goals. Think about it. When was the last time you saw Jeff Bezos packing boxes in an Amazon warehouse, or Elon Musk tightening bolts on a Tesla production line? They focus on the bigger picture. They focus on high-level strategy and leverage the skills of others to execute their vision. This is how they stay ahead, even in the face of inflation, and it's a mindset we can all learn from. Now, I know what you're thinking. That's great for them, Graham, but I'm not a billionaire tech CEO. And you know what? You don't have to be. The principles of wealth building are the same, regardless of your income level. The first step is understanding that you need to stop trading your time for money. You need to break free from the mindset of relying solely on a paycheck and start thinking about building assets that generate passive income. You need to start thinking like an investor, not just an employee. You need to understand how to make your money work for you instead of the other way around. In the next chapter, I'll be sharing the exact steps you can take to start building wealth, even if you're starting from scratch. So, stick around. Here's the hard truth. The system is designed to keep you working hard, not necessarily to make you wealthy. It thrives on keeping you in the dark about how money truly works. Think about it. Schools prioritize traditional education, preparing you for a life of employment, not entrepreneurship or financial literacy. The media glorifies long work hours and hustle culture, while rarely showcasing alternative paths to wealth creation. And don't even get me started on the tax code. It's complex and often benefits the wealthy, who can afford savvy accountants and lawyers to find loopholes. Meanwhile, the average person is left navigating a maze of deductions and credits, often ending up paying more than their fair share. The system might not be explicitly designed to keep you down, but it certainly isn't built to empower you to break free from the status quo. Let's talk more about the biggest trap most people fall into: trading time for money. When you're stuck in a job where your income is directly tied to the number of hours you work, you're essentially putting a cap on your earning potential. You're limited by the number of hours in a day. Even if you're working 2 or 3 jobs, there's a physical limit to how much time you can trade. And, let's be honest, who wants to spend their entire lives working just to make ends meet? This is why it's crucial to find ways to generate income that isn't directly tied to your time. This is where passive income comes in. Passive income is money you earn that doesn't require you to actively trade your time for it. It could be from investments, rental properties, online businesses, or other ventures that generate income without you needing to be physically present. Alright, so we've established that the traditional work hard and you'll get rich narrative is flawed. For decades, we've been sold this idea that if we just put in enough hours, climb the corporate ladder, and save diligently, we'll eventually achieve financial success. But the truth is, this approach often leaves people feeling overworked, underpaid, and stuck in a cycle that seems impossible to break. But hey, that doesn't mean we're doomed. In fact, it means we have an opportunity to rewrite the script and take control of our financial destinies. The good news is, there are proven strategies that can help us break free from this outdated narrative. It just means we need to be smarter about how we approach wealth building. Instead of relying solely on hard work, we need to focus on strategies that maximize our efforts and create lasting results. Remember, the rich don't get rich by working long hours. They get rich by having their money work for them. This is a fundamental shift in thinking that can change everything. And that's exactly what we're going to focus on. Actionable steps to break free from the grind and start building real, sustainable wealth. These steps aren't just about making more money. They're about creating a life where you have the freedom to do what truly matters to you. This isn't some get-rich-quick scheme, but rather a fundamental shift in mindset and approach. It's about understanding the principles of wealth creation and applying them consistently over time. We're talking about taking control of your financial future and designing a life where your money works harder than you do. Imagine waking up every day knowing that your finances are on autopilot, steadily growing without you having to constantly trade your time for money. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to share 3 powerful strategies that can help you escape the rat race and start building true financial freedom. These strategies are simple, but they require commitment and a willingness to think differently. These aren't just theoretical concepts, but practical steps that I've used myself and seen work time and time again for countless others. Whether you're just starting out or looking to take your finances to the next level, these strategies can make a real difference. So if you're tired of feeling stuck, tired of living paycheck to paycheck, and ready to finally start building a life of abundance, this is your moment. It's time to take action and create the future you deserve. Then, buckle up, because things are about to get interesting. We're diving into the first step, and it's a game changer. The first step to escaping the rat race is to stop trading your time for money. This concept might feel a bit radical at first, especially if you've spent your entire life believing that hard work equals success. This might sound counterintuitive, especially in a society that glorifies the 40-hour work week. We've been conditioned to believe that the more hours we put in, the more successful we'll be. But is that really true? The reality is, as long as you're relying on a job where your income is directly tied to the number of hours you work, you're severely limiting your earning potential. No matter how hard you work, there's always a ceiling on what you can earn. Think about it. There are only so many hours in a day. Even if you worked every single one, you'd still be capped at a certain income level. And let's not forget, working non-stop isn't sustainable or healthy. And even if you work every single one, you're still capped at a certain income level. Plus, let's be real, who wants to spend their entire lives working? Life is about so much more than just making ends meet. Plus, let's be real, who wants to spend their entire lives working? Wouldn't you rather be enjoying your time, pursuing your passions, or spending time with loved ones? Wouldn't you rather be enjoying your time, pursuing your passions, or spending time with loved ones? The key to achieving this lies in building sources of passive income. The key is to build sources of passive income, income that continues to flow in whether you're working or not. This is the secret to breaking free from the cycle of trading time for money. Income that continues to flow in whether you're working or not. This could be anything from rental income, dividends from stocks, or even online businesses that generate revenue on autopilot. This could be anything from rental income, dividends from stocks, or even online businesses that generate revenue on autopilot. The beauty of passive income is that it allows you to literally earn money while you sleep. Or even online businesses that generate revenue on autopilot. The beauty of passive income is that it allows you to literally earn money while you sleep. Imagine waking up to find that your bank account has grown overnight. The beauty of passive income is that it allows you to literally earn money while you sleep. Now, building passive income streams takes effort up front, but it's an investment that pays off exponentially in the long run. It's about planting seeds today that will grow into a forest of financial security tomorrow. But it's an investment that pays off exponentially in the long run. Instead of trading your precious time for a fixed hourly wage, you're creating assets that generate income for you. Instead of trading your precious time for a fixed hourly wage, you're creating assets that generate income for you. This is the foundation of financial freedom. You're creating assets that generate income for you, freeing up your time and giving you the ultimate freedom, financial freedom. Imagine a life where you can focus on what truly matters without constantly worrying about money, freeing up your time and giving you the ultimate freedom, financial freedom. This is the life we're working towards, and it all starts with taking that first step. Building wealth isn't just about accumulating money, it's about creating a legacy for yourself and your loved ones. It's about having the resources to pursue your passions, support causes you care about, and make a positive impact on the world. It's about achieving true financial security, knowing that you have the means to weather any storm and provide for yourself and your family, both now and in the future. Remember, wealth is not a destination, it's a journey. It's about making conscious choices every day that align with your financial goals. It's about investing in yourself, your education, and your future. It's about surrounding yourself with a supportive community and seeking out mentors who can guide you along the way. Building wealth takes time, effort, and dedication, but the rewards are immeasurable. We're living in a time where the traditional rules of work and wealth are being rewritten. More and more people are waking up to the realization that they don't have to be confined by the limitations of a 9-to-5 job. They're discovering the power of entrepreneurship, investing, and passive income to create a life of freedom and abundance. This is a movement, and I invite you to be a part of it. Join the conversation, share your insights, and let's learn from each other. Together, we can break free from the shackles of financial dependence and build a future where everyone has the opportunity to achieve their full potential. Remember, the power to change your financial destiny lies within you. Embrace it, own it, and never stop striving for a brighter future. So, what are your thoughts? Do you believe hard work alone is enough to build wealth in today's world? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe for more tips and strategies on escaping the rat race and achieving true financial freedom. See you in the next video.